Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, welcome to Thursday. I hope you're doing great. We're up here in the bedroom. Charlie's hanging out with me today. We're getting some stuff done downstairs. So wanted to get away. There's a little bit of noise going on. So here we are in the cool. Hope you're staying cool too. All right. I'm going to start putting up the the July readings. There's a lot of retrogrades going on in July. July is going to be off the hook. So let's see where we go with this morning's reading. I'm just feeling like there's just so much going on. I really need you to take some time for yourself. Okay. Like even if the things that are going on are benefiting you, even if it's all good stuff, like just give yourself a little bit of a break here. Building blocks, milk and honey. See what I mean? It's all good stuff. Chop wood, higher power. All right. Stay super anchored to your core. All right. I just feel like some of you need to take a time out or just anchor yourself. I am getting a sense of whipping energy, things whipping around or things happening too fast or just too much of them. And but I'm also getting the sense of like some things are leaving and some things are coming in. New things are coming in. And that does mean transition. It means, hey, we're going to make some kind of change here. All right, we're going to make some kind of change here. And that does kind of upset the apple cart, especially as it relates to like your daily routines, can really upset that. So, just try to go with the flow. I know it's challenging, especially for some of you who are like, just feeling overwhelmed. So I want you just to be cool, man. All right, try to anchor yourself and try to feel into where you are. Stay present, stay in the moment. I'm just getting that so loudly right now. Stay present, stay in the moment. Lots of things changing around you. King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Here's this Chariot energy. We got a lot going on today. I'm doing this reading on Wednesday for Thursday, and we have the Jupiter Cazimi, meaning Jupiter conjunct the sun. It's basically Jupiter conjunct the new moon, okay? Because in a new moon, the sun and the moon are conjunct. They're right on top of each other. And then there's Jupiter also. So here's the anchoring yourself. That's good. King of Cups. Whoopsie. Don't go to the top yet. Here we are. 8 of Wands and Page of Wands. I feel like something that has been moving really slowly is going to speed up. And I think that's a good thing. I don't see that as a bad thing. I feel like if you have been feeling very stuck lately, just get ready for fast movement. Ace of Wands, there it is. New ideas coming in. Wow, lots of new ideas coming in. 7 of Wands, the Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, Hierophant, 9 of Swords. Interesting. The Lover's card, there's Gemini and Taurus, the King of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. All right. So 9 of Swords is sticking out like a sore thumb here. I feel like this is just overwhelmed to me. This feels like a lot's going on. Okay. A lot coming in, a lot going on. The Knight of Wands does mean fast movement. The 8 of Wands is also fast movement. Things might just be moving a little too fast for your liking. But, we do still have Uranus at 29 degrees. Boy, it's sitting right there, 29 degrees of Taurus. Not going to move on until the early part of July 7th, I think. And moving into the energy of Gemini, which is much faster movement energy than Taurus. So here's the Taurus sign of like, okay, when a planet is at the final degree of a sign, it's very karmic energy. It's very much a time of reassessment or looking at things again, trying to figure out or trying to just feel into what's new. But like, you can't move on to these new things, lots of new things coming in. Can't move on to these new things until the old things are completed. And I just feel like there's a lot to do. All right. There's a real lot to do here. 9 of Swords. I'm just getting the super energy of overwhelm. King of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Yeah, that's super duper overwhelmed. I mean, it's all in a good way. This is not a bad thing, but it is something. I mean, because look, King of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. I almost feel like you've bitten off more than you can chew, but like, what are you supposed to do? Like, life moves forward. I've got to move on. I've got to take this action. This is the time for me to do it. What is sitting on you that's kind of heavy here? This Knight of Pentacles. It's possible that some of you want to move things forward faster. And now that you do, you're like, oh, I'm sorry I did that. Right? Like, this is now moving too fast. It's going to be fine. Here's Gemini energy. When Uranus moves into Gemini, I feel like things settle down. So that's July 7th. So it's at least a week away, 2 weeks away. I'm just going to say this to you. It feels like stuff is moving too fast right now, or is up in the air or something like that. But it has to be that way. It has to be that way in order for the new things to start. You can't start the new thing without having this moment of like, everything's got to go. Everything's got to go. Okay, I'm just going to completely ship out all of these other projects that I've started, the people who are coming in, like, everybody's just got to get out of my house so I can focus, right? And then I feel like you do. This is gonna be the next 2 weeks. Talk to me about the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands looking right at Knight of Pentacles. I don't know why that hair is always around here. Emperor, Hanged Man, the Strength card, and the 3 of Cups. There's a stalemate. You want to move things faster. They start going faster. I don't know what to do with this. And I feel like people around you are kind of like, what's wrong with you? What's going on with you? What's happening? It's that you're shifting and changing. You're moving into a new chapter. You really are moving into a new chapter here. It's a beautiful new chapter, but it's also like you kind of have to let. Some of you are just trying to control everything. Some of you are trying to control everything. And if you've got, I feel like you're trying to usher in, I keep saying this, but I feel like you're trying to usher in a new chapter without closing the old one. I want to jump over this end part, because it's too much for me. It feels like it's overwhelming. It's just too much for me. I want to get right to Lionsgate. I want to jump over this July thing. 5 of Wands. Oh yeah. Conflict. Queen of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. Money can be in conflict with how you feel, what you're doing. I feel like you're not doing enough self-care. Just going to say it to you. All right. I feel like you're not doing enough self-care. I feel like you're trying to run a marathon before training for it. I feel like there's other people who are, have demands and have requirements that are, it's okay. Have demands and requirements that are like kind of at you. Now this new chapter, so this Taurus energy is sitting really heavy. And, even if you don't have a lot of Taurus energy in you, I feel like that's trying to control things. And, what's the antidote for that? It's just feeling confused. It's not an antidote. Okay. It's just this feeling confused and feeling stressed and overwhelmed. And but I almost feel like the universe is saying to you, like, there's nothing to do. You don't have to control the universe right now. Right, Charlie? You don't have to control the universe. You don't have to be the one who kind of anchors things down. So I'm almost kind of getting the sense of like, lighten up, Francis, or lighten up a little bit. Let things move forward the way they're supposed to move forward. Why are we so? Why do we? It's not that we're like, trying to nail things down necessarily, but I just feel like that energy of a lot of things whipping around you is very unsettling. Okay, super unsettling. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, trying to hold things down. There's the Temperance energy, the Six of Swords moving forward, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, I don't want to move forward. I don't want to move into this next chapter. I'm feeling like I'm scared of it. Are you scared of it? Is that like what's going on here? Because I feel like it's really good. I just feel like it's an unknown. All right. So let's go deeper into this reading. If this is your reading, then we're going to keep rolling forward. Uranus and Taurus just will not let go. And it feels a bit upending no matter where you have it in your chart. It can feel a little upending. There's also this feeling I'm getting that there's not a lot of conversation yet about the change. And maybe that's what's going on. There's so much happening inside you. Yeah, without being expressed. All right, if this is your reading, I'm going to keep going. Let's see what we don't see coming. I'm going to see how this plays out. I want to go deeper into this Lovers and this King of Wands. All right, link is below, right, Charlie? Link is below if you want to continue on. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.